video. This week I decided to film a little apartment tour. Adam and I moved in here almost a year ago already, and it's literally taken me that long to make it as perfect as I want it to be, and even then there's still things that I would love to do. I've actually been asked by people to like see my apartment. It's like a little confusing, like when I'm taking like Instagram stories and stuff, to figure out the layout of the apartment. And one of the things I do want to mention is that I tried really hard to sustainably source all of our furniture for this apartment. Almost everything was bought on Facebook Marketplace or secondhand or handed down, and I'm really happy with it. I love it here. It's my little happy place. I hope you guys like the apartment and how I decorated it. And just to be completely transparent, our apartment is only about 750 square feet, and I think it's a little less than that because the front of the building is actually at an angle. So instead of having like a perfect rectangle apartment, we have like a, is this a trapezoid? I don't know what it is. Yeah, so it's only 750 square feet and we pay $1,100 in rent. So it's not super expensive. It is super affordable for our budget. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, you're so bougie, you have this expensive apartment. Like it's really not that expensive, and it's pretty small. I think it's the perfect size for us, but it is pretty small. And I also wanted to say that we were originally planning on moving to New York City, as some of you may know by now if you've listened to our podcast or listened to me talk on stories. But we planned on moving to New York City, and I was so excited to finally live near my dad and to have like my dream New York City apartment. That didn't happen because we all know what happened. So this is my dream New York City apartment, just in Rochester, New York. It is my dream to live in a little apartment like this, and I'm so happy and so lucky that I get to do this. To start the apartment tour, in our entryway, we have this national park map. Then we keep our masks here, and then just umbrellas and shoes at the door. I got this little shoe thing from Target, I think. It was like one of the only things that I had to buy brand new. So over here, we just had all of this space in the back of our apartment that we wanted to fill up with something. So we put this shelf here, and I got this shelf off of Facebook Marketplace, brand new. Someone was selling pallet furniture, like they buy a pallet of returned items from Target. So this was brand new when we got it. Moving into the kitchen, we have my Nespresso machine and all of my Nespresso pods. We have our meal plan for the week over here, and then we've got just counter space. One of the things I've always wanted my entire life was a KitchenAid, so as soon as we got this apartment, I bought myself a KitchenAid. In the living room, just to point everything out, we got this couch on Facebook Marketplace, and it was used. It folds out into a queen size futon. And then we also got these chairs on Facebook Marketplace. They were brand new, kind of same as the shelf. And then actually the same thing with this piece. So I bought them all separately, but they're all the same line from Target. And it took me a couple months to find them all. I did, and they all matched. It's great. Over here, we had a bunch of frames that we're gonna hang up eventually. And then this is just my blanket basket. So going into the bedroom, this we actually got at the old house we used to live in. This was there. And it was actually a shoe rack, but I made it like a bookshelf. And one of my favorite design tips, like interior design tips, is to put all your books with the spines in the back so that they look just way more aesthetic. And then I have this little shelf over here for charging my phone and watch at night. Here we have 3 pictures from our trip to Europe. And then over here, of course, we have the New York City skyline. I had to take some things off of my bulletin board because they were top secret. I have like vision board stuff that I usually have up there. I have my national parks map, calendar that my old boss gave me that I just think is really pretty, even though it's from August of 2020. And then I just have some of my makeup on little shelves underneath it. our 2 set lists from when we've seen the Growlers. For furniture in this room, I got this desk off of Facebook Marketplace for $10 and then just added some adhesive stuff on the top to make it look a little bit nicer. We did buy our mattress brand new and it's on just a metal frame. I found this kitchen cart in the trash and I use it for all my plant supplies. This chair was actually handmade and was gifted to Adam. And then this little stand was actually from Walmart. This bookshelf was gifted from my mom and it's an antique. Over here we have another bookshelf that my mom gifted to me. In the closet for here is our laundry, obviously a bunch of dirty laundry, my suitcase, sadly not being used, and then washer and dryer. It does both. And then over here we have my closet. We have Adam's stuff up top and then all of my stuff on the bottom. And then over here we have 2 bins. I have some of my heels up on these shelves. I forgot to mention that I also got this ladder on Facebook Marketplace, but this ladder was like $5. It's an old painter's ladder. So in our bathroom, we don't have that much stuff, you know, everyday things. We have all of our stuff under here, mainly just my stuff. And then over here is actually all of our clothes are in there, but it's a mess, so I'm not even gonna show you guys. Our bathtub, I have a little bit of eucalyptus on our shower head, and then we just have a giant tub, which we take lots of baths in. And then I also have some bath salts right there. Okay guys, so that was just a quick little overview of our apartment. This is our little apartment. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I'll catch you next week. What am I doing? I don't know how to use this.